Hey guys, my name is Ricky and my goal is to build a community of like-minded individuals that want to make money off the bookies each and every week. Now, in this video today, I want to cover through how I started match betting, the exact steps I took to get to a position where I've made over $50,000 in a single year from match betting. And specifically, I want to explain how much money I started off with, how many accounts I opened up, and what I did in my first month to essentially set myself up so that I can keep profiting each and every week. Now, with match betting, it's such a good side hustle, or if you want to take things to the next level, even full time. You don't really have to put a lot of hours into it. It's something that you can, put maybe 10-15 minutes a day, just turning over your bonus bets or mugging up your betting accounts to make sure that they're sustained from not getting promo banned. But yeah, it's essentially just minimal input for maximum amount of output via profits. And it gets to the point where you just put your bets in the morning, you go about your day. You can watch sport, the game that you put the bet on, and you don't have to worry if it wins or loses, because in the long term that you're gonna profit. So it is quite windy. But anyways, so how I started match betting, one of the first things I kind of figured out was how much money do I need to put into it, and that's probably one of the main kind of questions that we get is, how much money should I start off with? What is the capital I should put into match betting? So what I would recommend is that you, at least from the minimum, you set aside $500. And I would start off by putting in, let's say, 3 or 4 bookie accounts. And in those 3-4 bookie accounts, I would start off by putting $100 in, say, one account, $100 in another account, $100 in another betting account, and then the rest of the $200 you put into a Betfair account. Now, obviously, Betfair is the bread and butter of what we do when it comes to match betting, because it gives us that option to lay a bet, to bet on something not to happen, to bet on something to lose. And I've gone through, I've made a few videos on how to use Betfair properly, how to do a back and lay bonus bet turnover, how to mug your accounts using Betfair. So Betfair is really important, and if you don't know how Betfair works, then you can go and check out those videos. I've linked them in the description. But ideally, if you're very new to match betting, I would start off with $200 in my Betfair account, open up 3 bookies, put $100 in them, and the unit size I would start off with would be $10. That way, you're only using about 1 to 5% of your actual bankroll when it comes to staking your bets, doing your Betfair back and lays. And it also allows you to, if you do make a mistake by forgetting to hedge the other side, or, things like errors like that, or just really not knowing or being comfortable in laying a bet and how much to lay the bet off, depending on your unit sizes. And if you're new to betting, you ideally don't want to risk too much in terms of how much you make, but also how much you could potentially lose. But with our results, we pretty much, are profitable pretty much every week. That shouldn't be an issue. But more or less starting off at that $10 unit size just allows you to kind of pick up on the concepts quickly. And it saves you from, making mistakes and not losing that much money in the short term. And what I would do, and this is what I recommend to all our members that sign up, when we start, and you set aside your unit size, you put in your money in your betting accounts. With those betting accounts, you specifically want to sign up to accounts that give you deposit offers. Now, what deposit offers are is when you make your first deposit with that bookie, they will usually match that deposit either in 100% or 50%. So some bookies, they might give you 100% match off your first deposit if you deposit maximum $100. So say if you deposit $100, the bookies can give you $100 in bonus bets. So ideally you want to be able to sign up to, say, those bookies that give you deposit offers, because with those deposit offers, what we can do is, if we use Betfair to basically lay off our bonus bets that we're backing on the bookie, we are making risk-free guaranteed profit. So say if we deposited that first $100 into that betting account and that bookie gives you $100 in bonus bets, now assuming if we turn it over at 70%, we can just make a risk-free $70 profit just from those bonus bet turnovers. And if we sign up to bookies that have the same offer, so $100 in bonus bets off your first $100 deposit, that's basically over $200 in profit that you've just made, just like that, risk-free from signing up. And that's essentially how you want to start match betting, because the first few weeks when you open up your bookie accounts and you're turning over your bonus bets, especially if they're new accounts, ideally you're going to be trying to mug your accounts. You're ideally going to try and make sure that your accounts look like a regular punter, because when you first open up your bookie accounts, they're the most susceptible. So what I mean by that is they're going to be under the most surveillance by the bookies, because with new accounts, they're trying to group you, the bookies, as either a regular punter, a sharp punter, or an absolute degenerate. So we ideally want to be in just the regular punter / degenerate category. And within that first few weeks, the bookies will see what our betting patterns are. And we want to show to the bookies, we kind of want to disguise our betting patterns with those new accounts. So that way they can tick us off and be like, all right, this guy's just a casual punter, nothing to worry about, we won't have to ban him. And once they've done that, and once they've categorized us, it allows us to essentially start match betting, warm up with the promos, and then from there we can maintain a sustainable ratio of non-promo to promo bets. And from that first few weeks, first month onwards, that's when we can start introducing promotions, and then from there we can build up and start our match betting journey. So that is essentially how I would start off match betting. And this is exactly what I did when I first started match betting. I signed up to a bunch of bookies that gave me deposit offers. I made my first month's profit just from those deposit offers, and then from there, my first month onwards, I was able to start on that $10 unit size, and every 2-3 weeks, I would build up my unit sizes depending on how much capital is in my betting accounts overall. I would track all of that, and then from there, as I would slowly increase my unit sizes, my capital would also slowly increase, and then you kind of get that unit size up, down pat, and then from there you just keep soaring and keep skyrocketing. But I think the biggest thing is figuring out what your bankroll is. And to answer sort of the big questions in this video, I would start at minimum $500, open up 3 bookies, put $100 in 3 of those bookies and $200 into Betfair. Start on $10 units, work your way up, take advantage of those sign-up deposit offers in your first month. That's how you can make a couple $100 profit, and then from there you slowly build up your unit size, introduce promos, and then you're flying. So I hope you've taken something out of this video, and if I've gained your trust in this video, you can go ahead and check out our website. We will give you access to a 2-week free trial to our community, where you're more than happy to, where you're more than welcome to go and check out our bets, our resources, and you can also cancel at any time if the program isn't for you. But yeah, if I've earned your trust, I hope you can check out our website and see a bit more about what we do. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Give it a like, subscribe to us, and go and check out our website. Cheers, have a good one.